What's up guys, Corporal Punishment back with some fresh content for you. Today starts my Rangers series in which I plan to cover some common range distances on each map. Today we're going to start with customs. During the video I will cover some common 100 meter sniping spots and some other little dirty areas that you might find useful along your travels in Tarkov. So sit back and relax, grab your notebook and pen and enjoy episode 1 of the Rangers series. Rightio, our first location is the trailer park extract and the customs extract as well. So this is pretty much dead on 100 meters for our range. That's pretty much spot on. Alright, let's move on to our next one. So as measured out per our grid lines and on the map, which is roughly about here. I know this one is correct as well because I have got a 100 meter headshot here for Shooter Born in Heaven. Let's test him out. Spot on. Excellent. So there's your second 100 meters. Let's move. Alright, so our second location is just across from Big Red on the train tracks. It's a pretty common sniping spot. If you haven't been ambushed or sniped from here before, I'm sure it will happen to you eventually. But let's have a look. Let's range in at 100. And we'll go for the headshot. Spot on. So that's 100 meters right there. So if you're on the other side, around in that area, you're pretty much looking at 100 looking back this way as well. So good little spot. Let's move to the next one, boys. So while we're covering our ranges, we're also going to go through a few little cheeky sniping spots for customs. Our first one we'll cover is the sandbags where the raiders spawn. So we'll look at our voodoo site. We've got our gradient indicators there. So our first one's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So I'm going to say that this is probably about 350. Let's have a look. So for the shots just below, I'm going to say it's 400 then. So let's go to 400. That's pretty much bang on. So that's about 400 meters. That's a 400 meter shot. Alright, so we're in our next location, which is a pretty filthy spot if you ask me. But you got to do what you got to do when it comes to these things. So let's have a look. We're just under the bridge, just outside of the spawn areas. And we're looking at the boat extract. So let's have a look. We're ranged in at 100. Let's aim for that. So that is pretty much 100 meters right here. So that is a disgusting spot. So have fun with that. So as we're learning these new spots and the 100 meter ranges, there's another cheeky spot here that's roughly 100 meters, which should help you out. So we are just outside the ice cream shop, and we're going to do that. So you can be on. Sorry, get carried away there. Right, so to this rock, we're going to zero in at 100. So give or take, that's around about 100 meters right there. Alright, let's move on to next spot is just before dorms, and so sort of in between the boat extract and dorms. So we're overlooking the machine gun nest. Also, it's the chimney pot there. So this is around about 100 meters. So let's test it out. As you can already see, I have bang on right there. And we should be able to test that out as well. So give or take around about 100 meters. Alright, move on. So another cheeky spot we've got here on customs is we're on the third story of dorms. And we're going to look over towards the skeleton building. Just there you can see the grenade launcher, which overlooks the construction area. So I'm going to say we're about 150 out. Let's give it a test. I would say that that's about right. So if we went for a headshot, I'd say about 150 meters would would do us quite nicely. So our next spot is in the construction area with the blue connexes, the fence breach, and we're overlooking the skeleton building. So there's dorms. That's around about halfway, 50 metres or so, maybe 80, more like it, where we shot from before. But let's have a look at a range here towards the GLA. There it is, right in front of me. And we're going to zero in at 100. That's pretty much bang on. And I know this is pretty much bang on 100 because you get shooter warning having kills from this position for people that jump on the GLA. Alright, let's go to the next one. Our next spot, we are actually in the skeleton building. Where we just shot from was pretty much just down there. Cheeky little spot, so it's roughly 100. And we're overlooking the power station where you turn on the power for ZB13, which is below. So, Jesus Christ, it's the new scab boss, Ricardo. So we're going to zoom in at, and zero in, I should say, at 100. Let's test it out. So this here, so two-way firing range, 100 meters roughly each side. And pretty much the same for that angle as well on that window. That's not a good representation. That is, so that's roughly 100. So there you go, guys. Now we're over the other side of skeleton at the machine gun. We're looking at the medical center, but so if you're going to go for shooterborn and heaven kills up here or 100 meters, I'd say probably just to the corner or to the road. Let's give it a try on this bin. Pretty much bang on. So that's around about 100 there, guys. So we've got another good spot here. It's in between the skeleton building and dorms, just adjacent to the road. It overlooks the gas station. And it's roughly 150 meters, so let's give it a crack. And that little round there to the right. So that's 150 meters right there. Alright, so our next one, we're at the transformer station, or the power pole station, and we're looking across adjacent to the train tracks towards the other power pole. As you can see, I've already shot there. Zeroed in on 100. And pretty much bang on target. That's pretty much 100 meters there, so more shooter born in heaven spots for you guys. Righto, we've got another spot here that's good for sniping. We're overlooking the power building and the warehouse, which is just in front of old gas. So we're going to range in at probably 150, so let's do that. Take a knee. And let's give this a crack. Let's shoot just below this marker. And that's at 150. So that range there, pretty much 150. So any targets within this area, looking about 150 to there, and maybe heading towards 200 off to the storage building. Righto, we're now down at the admin gate. It's an extraction for when you play as a scav. There's also a hidden stash just there. Right, we're looking down this way. You get PMCs that'll come through this gate. Let's look at what our 100 meter mark is. So we're going to use this container here, this fuel container. We're going to go at the 06 mark. Direction 6, so we're a little bit low. So that there indicates that if we're aiming for just there, we are just over the 100 meter mark. So to that gate, it would be safe to say that that is 150 meters. Right at that gate area. So that's where I'd be aiming for if you were sniping at this location. So our next spot is at the 2 chimneys, and we're just across from the fuel tanks. We're going to go inside, up the stairs, and we hear a firefight. Something's going on across the way. Let's jump up on this bad boy. We want to... This is your choice if you want to do this. I just think that's it. Okay. And this spot here will give us a very good vantage point of the gas station. So let's zero in at 100. And that's pretty much 100 meters, maybe a little bit less. Oh, sorry, maybe a little bit more. So there's a good spot just there. Same, well, I'm not sure you can get on that window, but you can snipe out to the train station. We'll then push into the next room over. This one's a very good vantage point as well. We can actually counter snipe up towards the power pole on the hill. And it also gives us another vantage point down towards the power station. So down there. And towards the factory exit shortcut. The gas. Also the bridge line as well. And we've got another couple of spots on the rock area up there. We're then going to push across, show you another spot. Those ranges, they're going to vary a little bit depending on where you are. On top of this barrel, we've got a pretty good vantage point here of the fence area which leads into the back of gas station. That is a pretty cheeky spot just there. So range wise, we're looking probably at 150. Pretty much spot on. So about 150, 160 from this location to the fence. Alright, cool. Okay, it's moving on. So now we're at the hop over point from the train, which leads into old gas station. So we're going to zero in from here to the red connex. We're going to say that that is 100 meters, I reckon. It's not giving us a marker. That is, so that's pretty much bang on. That's pretty much bang on 100 meters for that location there. So maybe a good spot for Shooter Born in Heaven as well. So remember before we were over at the skeleton building and we're actually looking into this location here. So let's test our range for over here. So let's aim at that bullet impact mark. We're out of ammo. Okie dokie. That's pretty much spot on 100 as we thought. And your other sniping position is here. Yep, around about 100. Yep, perfect. Cool. So there's another 100 meter sniping position. Just so you guys can get your ranges in. You don't have to always think about what you're sort of doing. You can just quickly toggle to 100 meters using your page up, page down. And we'll move on to our next location quickly. This is our last one for this one, guys. I know there's a lot of sniping spots within customs. And this video is not going to cover them all. But probably the main ones for sniping and counter sniping. So just here, we're just above the power switch room, which is just in there. And we're going to look above the rock face, which overlooks the gas station, or new gas. So that's a good little spot just there. I would say that that will be maybe 150. So let's have a look. Let's range in. About 150, guys. So that's what you're going to be aiming for if you've got PMCs on the rocks here, on the rock faces. Yeah, 150. Excellent. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of the Rangers series, and I look forward to doing the next one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please think about liking and subscribing to the channel for future content. I stream Tuesday, Friday and Sunday on Twitch and Facebook. Head across there, give us a like or subscribe, guys. It'd be awesome. I'll see you next time.